Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Callow. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after he's... And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The give to the tailback. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And
the receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term. He'll take a shot. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. What a cold. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires to the right. It's complete. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They've moved. It's 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Finds his big tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. The Gators sending the offense back to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
The play-action fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Provo. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you're going to fly upfield every single play. We'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Makes the catch, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this. He wants to go deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to power their way ahead. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's got it. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Looking for a man, it's Provo. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! 1st down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he wants it all. Snags it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Well, if you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Picked off. He goes out of bounds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Comes out throwing on first down. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting a sack. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Provo. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd. He's going for the big play. He makes a grab, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gators! Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half. Looking to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide out in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Dennis. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Now the play fake.
I love the play call on defense. You got the offense backed up. How can you create a safety? How can you bring pressure? How can you get someone home to the QB and try to get those 2 points up on the scoreboard? They almost got it, bringing the QB down at the 1-yard line.
And the return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And the entire playbook is wide open on 2nd and short like this. To the air, it's Provo. Pressure. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Florida! And the beatdown has ensued.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Offense gets set for second down. Got it behind the line. It's Dennis. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They think there's room to run to the right here. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Time to take a shot. Catch in stride inside the 15. Touchdown Gators! And the route is on. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Here's the handoff. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. They'll leave it with him. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. He boomed it through. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you.